What is up, YouTube? That's it here, and today I'm back with more Pokemon VGC Regulation H rank battles. Today we're busting out one of my favorite combos. This is something I'm pretty much known for in these parts. This is the Regenerator Shed Tail Cyclizar Dozo team, but we have a few new tricks. This time we're going to be using base form Unova Zoroark. The reason why we're using this Zoroark form and not the Hisui Zoroark form is because this Zoroark gets access to Copycat. So we can do a couple cool things. We can pair Cyclizar Zoroark and go for Shed Tail with Copycat. We'll put our Dozo and our Tatsu both in subs, and then the sub Tatsu will go in the Dozo. But more importantly, we can go Smeargle and Zoroark and go Astral Barrage with our Choice Scarf Smeargle, and then go Ghost Terra Copycat into a Ghost Terra Choice Specs Astral Barrage with a Zoroark. We can have Calyrex Shadow Rider at home, and then just close with Dozo, because why not? Dozo's kind of nice. This is a really cool team. Hopefully this combo works. I actually don't even know if this will like work in game. I could low-key see Copycat failing if used on Astral Barrage. I've never seen it done, so hopefully we get this combo off at least once today. And yeah, if you guys like this sort of content, you want to see more, think about leaving a like on the video, think about leaving a comment, letting me know some Pokemon you want to see me use in upcoming videos. I read and answer all my comments. And without further ado, let's get right on into these games. Wish me luck. Here we go. Okay, let's think about what they're gonna do here. Do you lead Polt into me? I don't think Polt is like a good lead into Dozo, because it just says like, hey, lead Dozo and get Order Upped in the face. Let's think about this. I think I'm going to try the Smeargle Zoroark play, and I'm going to disguise my Zoroark as Dozo. This does a couple things here. This makes it so when they see Dozo Smeargle, they're not going to hit that Smeargle slot with like a fake out from Marilla. They'd be fake out in the Dozo, or like Grassy Gliding the Dozo slot, which is actually Zoroark. So if we actually just go a Ghost Terra on our Zoroark, we're going to be able to avoid that fake out. And like I said, they wouldn't be going into that Smeargle slot, because that slot would be pivoting out for Tatsu. So hopefully this works. This is not the best play into King Gambit. So like, there's nothing that says we can't just Spore One or Destiny Bomb with the Smeargle. We can just Flamethrower the Gambit like right in the mouth. Like, you know, Dark Terra, sorry, not Dark Terra, but like Specs Flamethrower does a lot of damage. The one mom we're not really wanting to see is Polt. And if we see Polt, we just have to Spore it. Awesome. So Pelipper Rillaboom. I'm doing it, boys. I'm doing it. Buttons are getting clicked. Are you wide guarding versus a Dozo, my friend? I don't think so, Dozo. You're probably like protecting. You might go Ghost Terra on that Pelipper. Oh, I'm doing it. So this is going to be Astral Barrage. The way we had to do this was like get a Calyrex Shadow and then Astral Barrage a Smeargle, and then they sketch it, and then we pivot in our Smeargle, soak the Astral because we're normal type, and then sketch it back. It was super cool. So Astral goes out. Ghost Terra Copycat D's though. Yo, we got Calyrex Shadow Rider at home. Let's see what you're working with here, buddy. Let's see what you're working with. Now, you can fake out this Smeargle. I just so doubt, because, like, we would have a faster fake out most of the time, too. So let's see what they're doing. Who's the fake out going into? Fake out. Oh, my God, they actually did it. Never, ever, ever lucky. Look at me. Tailwind. Copycat Tailwind. That Pelipper's faster than my Zoroark, which is freaking weird. I think it means I'm using the wrong Zoroark, but like, I took the Tailwind. That's my Tailwind. And now my Smeargle hasn't copied its move. I think I'm using the wrong Zoroark. Why is it so slow? Oh, that's Scarf Pelipper. That's Scarf Pelipper. Which means this is gonna work, bro. Okay, hold on. They're gonna just Grassy Glide my Smeargle. They're just gonna Grassy Glide the Smeargle, which means we could double pivot in. Oh, I want this so bad. They don't know what we're trying to use. They might not go after it. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. Let's go. Pivot out Pelipper. Show me it. Don't Grassy Glide this Smeargle. Click Woodhammer into the Dozo or something. Click like U-turn. Just do something cool. Just let me get away with this. Come on. Don't Grassy Glide the Smeargle. Astral. Oh, it's gonna work. Look at this. Astral Barrage. Not doing anything because it's a Smeargle, right? Copycat Ghost Terra Choice Specs Astral Barrage Calyrex Shadow Rider at home. Yes. I don't even care if we get any KOs, dude. I don't even care, bro. Rillaboom, more like Rilladoomed. That's the coolest thing I ever did see. Can you please just Woodhammer me? U-turn. Awesome. We're still alive, bro. You mean we get to continue the sweep? Oh, that's so funny. They have a choice Scarf Pelipper, which like, oh, it's Qualkaball coming in here. Is it going to be Qualkaball and then a repin? Yo, let's see. I did it. You know what I mean? I don't know what else to tell you. I did the thing. I used Astral Barrage. I think it might be a good idea to like, I think we just go into Dozo Tatsu here and just start kind of chilling. And then we save the Smeargle for after their rain's gone and we can just come back in. Maybe let me think. Now, my Smeargle is probably the fastest thing on the board. No, they outspeed us with Qualkaball, so they can go Qualkaball hits Smeargle. Now that means that I want to go Dozo on the left, Tatsu on the right, because they would be going for an attack into this Zoroark slot with that Pelipper. And this just saves both of our Mons, which is pretty cool. Look at this board. I'm not afraid of Qualkaball. I probably should be, but I kind of just want to just wait out the rain. I'm also like low-key afraid of Rillaboom, but like if I stick an order up into that slot, like that Rillaboom takes fat damage. I think even just you know, what was I gonna say? Wave Crash. I think I might just Wave Crash out your Pelipper, because rain boosted Wave Crash would KO your Rillaboom on a pivot. Let's see what they want to do here. They still have Terra available. We got all these boosts, boys. Hurricane. See, I told you it was going into that Zoroark slot. And then we don't care about an Aqua Step here. We're a Dozo. We're a Dondo's these dough. Now we're just trying to wait out the rain / like capitalize on the rain. I kind of want to just go after your Pelipper slot and get that off the board, because if I get a KO this turn, there's one more turn of terrain, right? I'm going to just check this out. If I can kill the Pelipper, you come in with your Rilla, I drop a Protect, Grassy Terrain's gone, and then I just beat you. So if I can just get a KO on something this turn, that'd be great. And Order Up is good into Pelipper. I think I'm just going to... I kind of want to just Wave Crash, because I really think they're just going to pivot it. What's the problem with that? 2 turns on Rain. I can Order Up the Pelipper. It would do good damage to Rillaboom anyways, but like... I want to try and catch it. Awesome. So they're just staying in. Good play. Good play. Next turn, though, we have that big Earthquake value. They have a Hurricane here, too. Yep, they still outspeed. Oof, that's a lot. Oh, and of course I get confused. Of course I get confused. Never, ever, ever lucky me. Can we please not play this little confusion game? Thank you. I wanted to even Protects, but, like, now I don't know if I should. Like, it's not looking like it's great for our hero to weave in a Protect here, right? Imagine like being able to weave in a Protect and get double Grassy Terrain plus leftovers. Like, that would have been really nice. Alright, so if we can wait out this rain turn, the Hurricane can start missing. So we have to try and Protect. Either we hit ourselves with Confusion or we don't. It doesn't matter what we do. Battle's canceled. I'm taking the win! Maybe they gave me the pity scoop because they got confused, but like, they got Astral Barrage twice by 2 things that were not Calyrex Shadow Rider wins up. Flamigo Smeargle mirrors, this time with Muck. So we actually have good tools to beat Muck. I think you just go lead Cyclizar. Cyclizar is good into Muck. Dozo's really good into Muck. So I think we're going to bring Dozo Core in the back. But I'm looking at what I would like to do. I think like these two are really good together. Into Dozo Tatsu. I really, really vibe with that. Because we have Taunts for their Smeargle. We have Spores for the Muck. Like, yeah, I think we're okay here. We're going to leave that Smeargle up there forever. You can't cheese a cheeser, bro. I mean, you could try. You probably still can, but like, Dozo should be able to get in here and just clean it up. Awesome. We are unaware of your minimized shenanigans. I think if we just save our Terra on Dozo, we probably just win. So that's the standard lead here. They can fake out one of these, but technically we make it so they can fake out none. Let's see. So we have Taunt here. We can just throw a Taunt into the Smeargle slot. Don't make me go like Ghost Terra Destiny Bond and just get like Soak or Fake out and just win. I'm not Terrestrializing here. You can follow me. I don't care. Yep. And then we're just taunting your Smeargle so you can't Spore me back. And then the turn after this, we will Taunt the Muck and Hard Switch in the Dozo Core. Taunt Cyclizar Gaming. Actually, we can just Shed Tail. And just Spore their Smeargle. Yeah. Value. Cycle, look at this board. Like, Cycles are busted. Moody's, please. And they're probably going to have to pivot out that Smeargle onto something that's eating a Spore. So even if they pivot in Rilla, I think that's fine. We just Shed Tail. I like that we still have Ice Spinner on this Cyclizar to be able to, like, Ice Spinner out grassy terrains if we need to. This Muck can wake up whenever they feel like it, but, like, let's see if it's Rilla coming in here. I might want to put my Tatsu in a sub, if I'm being completely honest. Ditto. Oh. Okay. That's cool, but it's asleep. Yeah, it's about to be Dozo time in just a sec. But I really like being able to, like, put the Sash Tatsu in a sub. I do that more often than actually putting the Dozo in a sub. I will put the Dozo in a sub here. Just because it's so good, and then we just pivot out our Smeargle for Dozo, and then, or sorry, for Tatsu, and just EQ out to win this game. Cool. Doze these do. Into sub. There's the one-turn wake-up on the Muck, and he goes for the Minimize. That's absolutely fine. Like, Dozo is unaware of his Minimize boosts. We do not see them. I pretend I do not see it. Here we go. Never lucky one-turn sleep, though. You know how it do be. Yeah. This is, no. I'm just thinking if I want to order up that, Cyclizar has to be asleep this turn. I will order up your Muck slot and pivot in my Tatsu. I actually want to leave that Cyclizar on the board as long as possible. I don't want to hit the Smeargle. I don't need to Earthquake. So Smeargle coming back in here, I don't need to break that thing yet. It's not taunted right now, but like I don't really have to care about it. They should not be able to break my Dozo here. And if they want to protect the Muck, I think that's still fine. Muck doesn't have Power of Alchemy yet, and that's what they're trying to get me to. You know, they try to use it as bait to get me to order up that slot, and I will not. I will not Earthquake. I will not do anything like. Why not? Well, we'll see how we want to do in a couple turns. Order up into the Muck. Here we go. Oof. Big damage. Now they're within range for EQ whenever I feel like it. We get a +1 attack on that. They can minimize. They can still minimize. Like, I don't care if you also, like... The way I'm also looking at this, like, I can low-key just click Wide Guard here. Not Wide Guard. Earthquake. Force Wide Guards on Smeargle. And then take it out when I feel like it. Like, I could probably even go for... just another order up into that Muck. What are you going to do? Like... What are you going to do if I just do that? Like, what do you do? Do you protect? You can Wide Guard. You can follow me. Like, I don't care if I give you... Yeah, like, what do you do? it's sub Dozo. Goodbye. Power of Alchemy D's, bro. I want to see what the Smeargle thinks it can possibly do here. Because you also have... I'm also taking out the Muck on this side. Instruct. Nah, that's cool tech, but it doesn't work. Ditto will not copy the Dozo here. I don't even know if Ditto copies Tatsu. I'm actually really curious as to what happens here. So let's see, like, Flamigo going to come out here, right? Yeah, I mean, go nuts! We just get the same, like... We could protect here if we felt like it. Because, like, what are you going to do? Let me check their boosts real quick. Not that it cares because they're so slow, but, like, they have, like, really bad boosts. I will just order up the Flamigo slot. You can follow me, I don't care. Yep, pivot out for Ditto. Ditto will fail here. Isn't that awesome? Because we have a sub up. Imposter does not work on sub or on Pokemon that are already disguised. I can't believe they even brought Ditto to the matchup because, like, it would have just failed against Zoroark. Let's see it. Dunzo, bro. You like that Ditto over there? Do you see him just Ditto and stuff? Oh my gosh. Yo, what a clinic. You can't beat the Zoroark Master guy. Like, I don't know. I haven't really seen anybody else play with, like, Cyclizar, Dozo, Zoroark as much as myself. I feel like I'm the main guy, like, pioneering whatever this style is, and I'm all for it. I just love this mechanic. I think it's so cool. And that's it. Did we even take damage this game? I don't think we even took damage. Like, EQ, baby. I mean, I technically use Shed Tail, right? There's the Sash. Finally clocked that Sash. Poor Ditto, man. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, like, Taunt, Shed Tail, like, no way you're getting anything done here. Spore ain't gonna work either, bro. That ain't it. And we take those wins all the way to the bank. Swadef, get another speed drop. Okay. You got like 2 speed drops here. That's like the worst boosts. We're not using a Smeargle that can drop its stats. And that was a battle canceled. Wins up. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, muck destroy. Okay, so standard, like, what are we calling this core? Because it's like Sneasler balance, but and they always have either a Magmar or an Electabuzz. I tend to like the Magmar a little bit more than the Electabuzz. That's just my opinion. But let's think about what we want to do here. Bro, do they have anything to stop us from just going, like, Astral Barrage? Like, I already did the Astral Barrage. I already did it. We could lead Talonflame. I actually like Talonflame and Cyclizar because it just lets me get a sub up. Prim can go through sub with Liquid Voice, but I like this. Problem with this one is we are really checked by, like, King Gambit. What if I led like this? What if we did this? I'm down to try this. I think this could be really cool. I also really like my Terra on the Dozo. We haven't really talked about my Dozo part of this team, but I have Dark Terra Dozo, which, you know, I think is really underrated. It's good into Psy Spam, first of all, but it's also pretty decent into, like, just a lot of weird stuff. It makes it so Dozo can still go for protection and not get, like, Encore locked by, like, you know, Whimsicots and stuff like that, prankster users. It makes so I can't get, like, I've seen Feather Dance on a couple Murkrows recently. I know they can use Haze. But, like, it also makes it so King Gambits that are really popular right now, that are running, like, just double dark moves, just can't ever break the Dozo. So that's a really good lead from them. But this is also, like, a, look at this board from me. Like, we have a pin on the Talon. If you would like to go fake out, who are you fake out? You're going to fake out the Talonflame. I think there's not a problem here with, like, I'm going to actually just drop a Protect, and I'm actually going to go Ghost Terra just so, like, straight up, just so I don't get fake outed, and I would love to get this thing off the board. Because I can check that Sneasler whenever I feel like it. And I don't know if we actually Oko Prim with Sludge Bomb. You know, Zoroark with Sludge Bomb used to be an event-only move back in, that was Gen 6? No, was that Gen 6? That was so long ago. Oh my gosh, it was like a decade ago. But now, Zoroark just gets this move. So let's see who they're fake outing. If they are fake outing, they might not even have fake out. There's the fake out. Into Talon, right? Into the Dozo slot. Cool, I've made the correct play. Look at me. Look at me making the correct plays for days. We do not KO the Prim. We do get a Poison. Cool. And then next turn we just have, like, I was gonna say, is that Lumberry, bro? Like, oh my gosh. No, it's just gonna be Citrus. I don't think Zoroark gets KO'd by a Hyper Voice. It is still split damage since it has a split damage with the Talonflame slot. Let's see. They're not spexed, so we barely hold on. And now I can just check the Sneasler with my Talonflame. If I wanted to be really safe, I could Tailwind and, like, fodder. Like, I could go Tailwind here and Sludge Bomb the Prim, and that would be a really safe play. They'd have to force a Terra. I just don't know if this is Sash Sneasler or not. You know, that's the one thing I'm really looking at here. Kind of want to just Tailwind, because then, like, Dozo wins. What I'm looking at this, though, is, like, I just outspeed Sneasler if it's... Is this Sash? There's so many things I can do here. I think I am going to just raw Tailwind, and that, like, lets Dozo do its thing. I'm just going to go into the Prim slot. I don't know what kind of Sneasler this is, you know? Is it Rillo, like Grassy Seed Sneasler with Unburden? Like, we don't know. It's either Sash, like we're going to see right here. And this I would love to check a Rillo with this. Like, just Rillo pops in. It is Sash Sneasler. Cool. So, like, Zoroark now outspeeds. Talonflame still outspeeds everything. Dozo's kind of set, ready to go. Look at this Sludge Bomb damage. Like, big damage. Get another Poison? Oh my gosh. That's almost like I play the game. They were planning on me going after that Sneasler slot. Cool. Like, that works. Alright, so they have a fake out pin. We can go Dozo here. We can also just go Tatsu. Just, like, actually Tatsu. And then, like, I'm looking at it. I really think, like... Bring out Tatsu, double protect, Brave Bird, Icy Wind. Yep. Cool. Tatsu. We could technically weave in a Will-O-Wisp into that Sneasler this turn if we wanted to. I'm fine double protecting. Just kind of sit on these. Alright. They still have Terra up, which is the one thing I'm like trying to play around here. Who are you fake outing? It's really important. Dire Claw. No fake out. No Grassy Bite either. Wood Hammer into my Tatsu. Oh my gosh, doubled my Talonflame. Okay. Huh. Shoot your shot, Chief. Like, if that's what the kids are doing these days. Be my guest, I guess. All right, so I'm gonna play this. Might not be optimal, but I think this is enough to get me what I want to make it so they can't pivot anymore. I think at the very least we get a Terra out of this turn. You shouldn't protect with your Sneasler, right? Because if I make a fat read and just like go after your Rilla, like I got you. I'm Icy Winding here just to be able to double tap these Sneasler Sash. Salaman's on the Icy Wind pivot, bro. Let's see if that Sneasler Terras. I think that's like their only out here. No Terra, so this is gonna clock Sash, right? This will activate Unburden, right? Which is problematic. But we should still be able to get... Oh, like, unless you're Dire Clawing my Tatsu and get, like, a sleep, which would be really... Oh, we still outspeed. Oof. Oof. Yeah, we have a Tailwind up. So I wonder what that Sneasler is like, how it's built with my Tatsu's out. I guess it could not be Unburden with Sash. I think it could... I've seen people use the Poison Touch one. We're in such a great spot here. We just got, like, Dozo Tatsu. And they are actually running out of turns for their grassy terrain. Yeah, I can just drop a double protect here. Just want to make sure the Salamence did get a speed drop. It did, so it's not any sort of cloak. Double protect is fine. I wouldn't be surprised to see a scoop here. Yep. Oh my gosh, why is this team cooking so hard? This team's cooking so hard. NDD, T-Tar, Espeon, Garchomp. This guy's all over the place. Like sand, like full sand room, size spam stuff. Very not fun to deal with. Gonna have to use Dozo. Let me just think about how I want to set this up. Should I go for a double Shed Tail strat? I can just leave Talonflame Cyclizar and just go into that. I think that's also probably pretty fair. So like these two get me what I want. I could also just lead like Talonflame Smeargle. That would also just let me go for a Spore. Problem with Talonflame though is it when we tail... I think it's fine. I think it's fine. So Talonflame Cyclizar into Dozo Tatsu. It'd be nice to go make some sick reads with like Zoroark and do more Astrals, but I think the fact that they have T-Tar is enough to stop me from messing around. So I'm just going to get up a Tailwind, get up a Shed Tail, go safely into the Dozo, and then we'll see where this goes. See where it goes. If they lead like Espeon, we might just go for a turn one like Ice Spinner. And we might just Ice Spinner this board. Do I want to Ice Spinner this? I'm looking at it, I think like Ice Spinner is really good into that Entity. Might even just Ice Spinner the T-Tar slot. Yeah, I could Ice Spinner a T-Tar. Works for me. Breaks potential Sash on T-Tar. Hard pivot out the Talonflame in for Dozo. You don't need a Tailwind. You soak a Rock Slide. Like, because if you're going with like a Trick Room, thinking that like you're hot stuff, like it's a good play for me. Could also just pivot in Tatsu and Shed Tail right now. I don't think I need to do that. I'd rather just get away. I'd rather just get your terrain off the board, and then make you have to pivot her out and come back in and out. And then when you want to come back in with something, it's gonna have to eat an EQ. But follow me is fine. Yep, there's good damage here. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. So no more terrain for you. Knock off my Dozo. Big sad, but like not the end of the world. It's kind of the end of the world. I'm really, really sad about it, but like, it's fine. Okay. Can't believe they knock off instead of rock sliding. Weird. Very weird. What are you gonna do now? If I just do this... Nice, nice. Okay, who's coming in here? Excadrill on the EQ? Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! We got sub Sash Tatsu coming in hot out here. Okay. A lot of people think that Cyclizars are usually like choice scarfed because that's how like it's been popularized before, but you can just get away like Cyclizar is fashion like everything in the format right now. So you can get away with just doing stuff like this. And Tatsu's gonna go hang out inside the Dozo. Just for a little bit. The sub goes in the Dozo, and you still have a sub. It's one of my favorite mechanics. And this EQ's about to cook. It's about to cook. Let's see if it's Sash Excadrill. We still have a Talonflame in the back. Really, really good stuff. Love this EQ. I want to see if it's Sash Excadrill. Oof. Nope. Let's see if it's Policy T-Tar. I don't really care because we have Unaware. Let's see if he's knocked off in the other slot. Oh, he knocked off the same slot. That's actually kind of cool because like I could have double pivoted. I could have actually pivoted out the Dozo slot for Tatsu and then Shed Tail and then brought in the Dozo and a Dozo and a sub on this other side. So like you know, that's cool. Tatsu loses its Sash because of the Sandstorm, but like that's fine. We don't really care what you need to bring out Entity. Like, oh, it's Espeon, but there's no terrain. There's no terrain. Yo, where'd your terrain go? It's all gone. The right play, I know it looks really weird, is just to hit this Espeon. Because, like, Espeon could be very problematic because they're going to pivot in the Entity, right? And I think they're going to Terastallize their Espeon and just go ham with, like, an Expanding Force. So, getting rid of that terrain earlier really made this a lot easier. I think the Dozo should live, do the Wave Crash Recoil, but now we outspeed the Espeon and just pop it. If you're Sash, like, we're fine, but... Dunzo, bro! Dozo busted. Dozo busted. They still have Terra up, but I think we're gonna be good. Like Cyclizar should be able to check a T-Tar if we force a Flying Terra here. Actually, low-key thinking about like just wave crashing the Entity, but I don't want to get Protect baited. I think I'm just gonna Earthquake, split the damage, you know, get what I want off the board, put both of them within range for Tatsu. Still have our Terra up here too. EQ. Protect T-Tar. Good play. I want to see if they're Trick Rooming. Trick Room's not bad. I can always protect with my Talonflame to make ourselves lose Gale Wings, so then I can come in with, what is that? Just Brave Bird out any of these guys. We do a lot of damage. Oof. Get with that KO, dude. Dozo's nutty. Dozo's so good. Everyone should still play this Pokemon. I don't know why people kind of, like, stopped, but, like, Dozo never stopped being, like, really, really busted. I think people kind of just got bored of it. Gotta spice it up with some Cyclizar, Zoroark, Smeargle. Like, what can't this team do? We used Astral Barrage with two Pokemon that weren't Calyrex Shadow Rider. We've used Shed Tail. We can also lead like Zoroark, Cyclizar and go Shed Tail, Copycat Shed Tail and get both of them in the sub and then put that subbed Tatsu inside of a subbed Dozo. We've done that combo already. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I don't know what else we're supposed to do with this team. It's pretty busted. If you guys like this sort of content, think about leaving a like on the video. We're trying to get every single video to 100 likes if possible. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time.